Oh my God, you've unlocked used to this.
My shea butter hands are failing me. My gosh.
Used to This is the last song that I wrote for the album, and it's basically, I wrote down this lyric on my phone that was, I wrote down a bunch of lyrics on my phone that I used for this song, but the main one was that I kind of wrote the song about was it's gonna take me a minute, but I could get used to this. And it's basically, I wrote it about someone that I had been friends with for a really, really long time, and then we started dating, and I was just like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like, I can't believe I get to like kiss you in the middle of talking now. That's so weird. Or like get to like hold your hand, or it's weird that we're gonna like call each other baby at some point. Like that's really weird because I've only called you by your name for like.
Then I'll go to sleep before then. But the latest I'll go to sleep though is like a 3 a.m., 4 a.m. situation. I'm a night owl. I love being alive at night and up at night. But I also love sleep, so I'm kind of a walking paradox in that degree.
Years. And so it's basically about just kind of first, like what it felt like first falling in love, and specifically, you know, going to see him for a weekend in San Francisco and like what that was like. And I feel like this song was really special because I didn't feel like I was going into the studio to write a song for my album. I felt like I was just like painting a picture of that weekend and of that feeling and of what it felt like. And I feel like I'll like look back on that song when I'm older and be like, oh, I remember exactly what that was like, and
making sure my face is nice and clean and cleansed. I don't usually wear makeup unless I have to, but if it's one of those days where I had to, like today, you know, a bunch of toilet paper, cotton pads, whatever it is, another beautiful plant.
In the track for a reason, and he wrote me a long explanation of why. Like in the beginning, you hear like noises that you would hear like in San Francisco on the street. I think it's a trolley or something. There's like a line about tequila shots and you hear tequila glasses clinking. There's a line about this person has like calluses on their finger from playing guitar, and so he has like the sound of an electric guitar.
Would be a hot shower just to get all the grime off from the day. I always take a shower before I go to sleep at night. My mom was a huge advocate for that when I was younger because you have to be clean before you get into your bed. I'll usually rinse my face with like some face wash, and I wash my hair like every 2-3 days roughly, depending on how oily it gets.
So it's really beautiful in the fact that, you know, I put so much detail in it, so it really means a lot to me.
Put on all my facial serums or an aloe situation. So sometimes I even just go full natural, and I'll take an aloe plant. This is a really beautiful one.
Where you really want somebody to just be in it like you are, and it's somebody that you're strangely kind of addicted to, but at the same time you know that they're not good for you, and they're not completely leaving you, but at the same time they're not completely in it with you.
And then I'll rinse it off, or I'll leave it, whatever I feel like that day, really. It doesn't really make a difference either way. One thing I love to do, especially after a long day, is to just get home and smoke myself a joint. I'm not sure if this is viewer friendly, but it's the truth.
And you're kind of like in this weird in-between where, you know, you're not sure what to do because they're not letting go of you, and at the same time they're not holding on to you.
I also love, like, at night, just kind of setting the tone and having kind of like aromatic things going around, just essential oils. I have this like lavender chamomile spray that's really amazing. I'm just gonna, yum. Spray it all over the bed and just kind of like get it ready, prepped. I also have like a diffuser that I'll use that has like lavender and eucalyptus oil in it that'll help just kind of clear the air and get me nice and sleepy.
You have made it to this love.
Or a candle also is a beautiful thing to light. Gotta get this lighter. There we go.
And so that's what this love is about, is just the frustration of really wanting somebody to show up and be there, but they won't, and yet they won't leave you alone.
All right, that is my full day for you, and I gotta go to bed. Thank you, Lord.